Hello and welcome to Destin Business Forum, a television show for the members of the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm Shane Moody, President and CEO of the Chamber, filling in for our usual host, Amy Perry, who had other business today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. We got the green room is full of good guests over here, and we're going to get started with Legendary Marine and Todd Royal. Todd, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Glad to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about Legendary Marine.
How long do we have?
We got about 8 minutes. You got about 8 minutes.
Legendary Marine. We've been in business now for almost 12 years. Started in a double wide trailer on a gravel lot with just a couple of boat lines, and now we have 140 employees, and we have 4 locations, 2 marinas, and recently won Dealer of the Year the last 2 years.
Great.
Through Boating Industry Magazine.
Right. And tell me where your marinas are. Where do you sell?
We have one in Gulf Shores, Alabama. We have one in Fort Walton Beach. We have one in Destin, Florida, and we have one in Panama City. So we pretty much cover all of the Gulf Coast. Okay.
It's got to be fun selling something to somebody that you know they're going to love when they get out there. Tell me about that.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. Yeah.
I was in sales actually. I told you before I came here, and then, you know, just speaking for me and for all the other salespeople, you're talking about something that you'd already be talking about if you were at another job. So, and you change lives. You meet lifelong friends. It's a wonderful opportunity and a great company.
Yeah, and you kind of stumbled into selling boats down here, didn't you?
Yeah, I was driving from Atlanta 5 to 8 hours on the weekend to fish for half a day just to go back and sell and talk about boats. So it was perfect for me.
All right, I know you're a big sports fan because we've talked about that a little bit.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Legendary Marine's kind of like the Super Bowl winner because you've been named the #1 boat dealer in America for a couple of years in a row, I think it is.
Not only 1, but 2 years in a row. And winning it 1 year is nice, but winning it 2 years is phenomenal. And we were awarded that by Boating Industry Magazine, which would be the equivalent of like ESPN is to the sports world or Sports Illustrated to the sports world. Mm. And they don't just base that off of total sales. It has to do with financials, it has to do with marketing, it has to do with the marina itself, sales, and there's about 50 different aspects. And they choose from 4,000 dealers, not only in the US, but all of North America, including Canada, and they pick a top 100. And of that top 100, we were ranked and voted #1 the last 2 years in a row.
Well, that's outstanding. So it's really a picture of the whole company and the whole organization, not just what you sell.
Absolutely, from service to accounting, like I said, and to financing. We have our own finance department, and we'll get into some of that. Okay,
great. Not only is the marina right there at the foot of the Destin Bridge or the Mid-Bay Bridge, your location, one of your locations. It's also a pretty big tourist attraction. You see people pulling over. Why are they pulling over right there? What are they taking pictures of?
Well, for 2 things. They'll pull over. We get the tourists that pull over, and they see the big whaling wall. That's do you remember Weiland came in, and he did this number 88 of, I think, just over 100 whaling walls around the world. And he came in and did that, and we also have a sign that says whale viewing area. So many times people walk in the front door and say, is there anywhere we can see these whales?
Right.
I felt like giving them a set of binoculars and telling them, just go stare into the bay for a couple hours, you'll see
Look
one.
long enough, you'll see something, yeah.
So we get locals. I mean, we get people that live in Niceville and then Crestview and Fort Walton that come over that bridge and have every day for the last 11 years, and they have no idea what's inside of it. There's 600 boats with an average length of 28 foot. There is a service department. There are 18 to 20 service bays, every single one of them occupied by a full-time technician that's certified. Imagine having a service department with 18 technicians. There's offices, there's fiberglass tents. Then you have the pad where we put all the boats in and out of the water. We have 6 fully functional forklifts that run full-time. We have fuel docks in and out of the water. So it would just be like you having your set of golf clubs at a pro shop, call in and saying, hey, yeah, this is Mr. Moody, I'd like my golf clubs there. You'd like your 35-foot center console in the water, you'd like fuel in it, water in it.
One.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you just go out and you use it and you come back, you take your personal belongings off, you jump in your car, someone washes your boat off for you, sticks it back into our facility where it's sitting out of the sun and it's sitting on top of the #1 service department in America.
So no headaches, you do all the work for them.
If you have 8 hours to use in a boating day, you get to use 8 hours. There's not all the washing, the flushing, and all that, and then the launching.
That's
so
great.
yeah, it's a neat experience.
One thing that I've always noticed riding by whichever marina or whichever dealership, whichever location I may be riding by, is there always seems to be a new boat brand that you guys have brought in. What type boats do you sell? What brands do you have there?
It may seem that way, but we've actually had the same brands of boats for many years.
Okay.
But we'll switch them out, because you could come in and spend only $150 a month and start out with a very simple yet reliable pontoon boat. And then as you grow and as you get 2-foot or 10-foot itis, you can end up coming back to us and purchasing a $4 million luxury yacht. So we have all these different lines, and we actually carry 12 lines to start from pontoon boats to high-performance bay boats and flat skiffs to center consoles to walk-arounds to express cruisers to yachts and flybridge yachts.
Okay, besides new boat sales, used boats, pre-owned boats, you guys deal in that as well?
The largest pre-owned inventory in the entire Gulf Coast, and we do that through 3 avenues. We take any trades. We love trades. The used market is phenomenal right now, and most dealerships won't. If they do take trades, they'll take one specific market. So we love trades, and then we have a consignment program. Our consignment program concentrates on boats under 32 feet in length, so you can sell your boat through us, and we have a brokerage program as well for larger yachts.
Okay, and I think another thing that is really neat that you guys do, you do rentals. There's a lot of dealerships that don't do rentals, but then you also have a boating club. You got about 30 seconds. Tell us a little bit about that.
Mid-bay power boat rentals. Not only do you have to rent a pontoon boat in the harbor and have a very small area where you can use it, you can rent pontoon boats from us. You can rent power boats from us with outboards, paddles, kayaks, all of that. You can do it by the hour, half day, or full day. And then we have the Legends Boating Club. So a one-time down payment and then a monthly membership fee, and then you get to choose from all these different new boats.
Okay, and you guys are one thing about Legendary really as a company, not just the Marine, is you're real involved in the community. Take just a couple of seconds and tell us what you guys do for the community.
Where do I start? And we could literally do a whole show on this. Just one thing with the military, the Fisher House, the Bob Hope Village. We're a large supporter of the Wounded Warrior Fishing Group, which we just did one of our, just last weekend we did a Wounded Warriors Royal Rumble Cobia tournament where we take Wounded Warriors out with some of our customers, and it's an amazing experience.
Yeah, Legendary's got a good reputation out there. All right, 20 seconds left. Phone number where they can reach you.
850-337-8300.
Slow down and go it one more time.
850-337-8300.
Well, Todd, thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
Keep up the good work at Legendary Marine. We appreciate what you do. And don't you go away. We'll be right back.